Good morning, everyone. This is Eric with His&Hers HHQ. And yep, this is it. This is my final reveal of the Psychedelic 60's group build. I've gotta say, this here has been a fun build. I did try a few new things. I discovered a few things. And I have to say, this Hasegawa kit is extraordinary. For what is pretty much a curbside kit, it goes together really well. In some instances, I would say it's not quite a beginner level, but it is definitely, you get 2 or 3 builds under your belt. If you're new to modeling, this Hasegawa kit is extraordinary. And there is just so much you could do with it. I actually saw somebody was adding the extension. It's a race truck. I mean, the truck itself, the bed is extended to carry a race car. Like, holy cow, that is way cool. This kit is just, I can't say enough about it. And yeah, this has been absolutely fun. I did this as a TikTok already, and the title of the TikTok, well, is, I will tell you when I move the box, because if I tell you the title, it'll give it away. So here is the His&Hers HHQ Psychedelic 60's group build, hosted by Dan the Man at 60's Rule. Our kit of choice was the Hasegawa Volkswagen Type 2 pickup truck. And here we go. The title of the video, let me zoom in a little bit here. Whoops, too much. The title of the TikTok is Barn Find. I mean, this here has just been an absolute blast to get into, and just, I had some serious fun with this. I'm going to move the camera just a little bit here, just so we can zoom in a little bit, maybe get a little bit of light in there. Barn find? I think so. Well, sorry about that. Anyway, so the title of the TikTok is Barn Find, and yeah, I really had a lot of fun getting into this. I referenced a ton of vintage 60's Woodstock pictures, looking at the vehicles, what was painted on them. I even came across a series of photographs of the VW pickups or VW vans, VW microbus, even one of these pickups that had a bunch of all the 60's hippie print on it, but it was a recent picture and it was sitting off under some trees and stuff like that. And I thought it was really, really cool. And these old VWs, the German manufacturer, just really held up. So it was obviously the paint jobs that were rough, and the bodies needed a lot of TLC, but that's what I was going for with this. I wanted to say, well, like my TikTok video description says, the psychedelic 60's are over, but they're just hiding in a barn. And that's what I wanted to go for here. It's just an absolutely I have a special plan for this. Believe it or not, it's done, but it's not done. And all of that will be explained later on. But I have a little plan for this. Yeah, so look for that. It will pop up again. This lovely little VW will pop up again. So keep an eye out for it. This, okay, so let's get into some of the details. On the inside, it's kind of hard to tell, but I've got a stack of boxes sitting on the bench with a couple of spare parts and stuff like that. Of course, the for sale sign. What I did with that, the spare parts and boxes are styrofoam cubes, and I did my little tarp slash tentage trick and gave it a little bit of wear. It's kind of hard to tell because I wanted to go for that dusty window look, barely be able to see inside. The for sale is an uber thin cut of cardboard, believe it or not. Let's try to do this and not lose it. Overall, like it here, it says "Say No to War." That's pretty cool. I had fun. As you can see, you got some, let's do this, air quotes, bolts holding down the wooden bits, the wooden slats there in the back. A bit of rusting going on. The shiny bits there is, you know, just scrapes and whatnot. Of course, the tarp is, of course, dusty, rusty. It's just an old canvas tarp. Got a little bit of fading going on. Set of wooden fence posts up in there. An old tire he left in there, and of course he's collecting bumpers and was just tossing them in the back. However, some of you may recognize that bumper, or at least that license plate. I thought it would be pretty cool. I found that in my junk drawer, and I said I have to add that. Throw that in there. Believe it or not, it actually says peace and love. Unfortunately, you know, that rust doesn't like love. Or I guess love, or rust loves love. I don't know. Anyway, I did have an issue with this door handle, and it's kind of hard to tell, but if you look closely, you can see a split. Let me see if it'll focus any. Not at all. Anyway, there's a little split there. That's because when I was clipping it off the tree, it actually split in two. But I was able to get each piece where it needs to go and get it all fastened in place. Operator error, not the kit's fault. But otherwise, yeah, I'm so glad I did this. I honestly enjoyed this, and the look is almost exactly what I pictured in my head. It just says I need a little bit of TLC and I'm ready to get on the road again. So again, this was the Psychedelic 60s group build hosted by Dan the Man at 60's Rule. I'm really glad I got in on it. It was an absolutely fun thing. This was not my normal wheelhouse, but I was able to do a lot of new things with it, and I love the way it turned out. So I have to thank you, Dan. This was great. I'm absolutely honored to have taken part. Thank you. And everybody that has joined in or is participating and is about to wrap up their builds, I look forward to seeing your stuff too. I'm Eric with His&Hers HHQ. If you haven't yet, head on over to Facebook and follow us at His&Hers Hobby Headquarters. Take a moment, like, subscribe, share the content, share the love of scale model building. It truly is a medium limited only by your imagination. You build for you. And as always, take a moment, comment below. It may be 5 minutes, it may be 5 days, but I do try to be as interactive as possible. I really do appreciate the comments. I do know I have several to catch up on, but I will be getting to you. But I really do appreciate the comments and the support. This community is a phenomenal community, and I'm absolutely honored to be a part of it. It's humbling to really be a part of this, be a part of something that is this fantastic. I really am honored, and I can't say it enough. Thank you all. To my new subscribers and my old subscribers, thank you all. I very much appreciate it. I'm Eric. Have a good day.